Hello everyone, I'm Lynx4 and welcome to 7 Part 3. Let's get right into it. The door closes behind you and you are engulfed in darkness. We are... kind of forget what we are doing.
So, what's this Rose girl like?
Sorry. We are kind of remembering our family. We're getting a memory from our family, because that's what we wanted to really know about, just not this other person. Your brother asked you, as you both walk through one of the greener parts of Farmington Park.
Mark, she's nothing short of amazing. She's gentle, kind, and beautiful. She's a little shy, which is why you, Mom, and Dad haven't met her. I promise that she'll come around and we can all have dinner together.
Chance, she's not like the last girl, right?
Chance sounded worried for a moment. You are offended that he would even accuse your beloved like that.
No, Rose isn't like the last one. She's wonderful. We went on a 2-week vacation to the beach, and, well, we're getting married. She's the one.
What? Are you telling me you proposed to a girl that Mom and Dad haven't even met yet? I know that you've talked about her a few times, but don't you think she needs to meet your family before you make a decision like that?
We're both adults, Mark. There's nothing that her meeting my family or me meeting hers would change. We're getting married. We haven't set a date yet, but we'll inform everyone once we have.
I just think that's rushing it is all. I'm happy for you, Chance. Really, I am. I can't wait to meet her. Since you already proposed, you and her can come with me for dinner when I go visit Mom and Dad.
I don't think she would feel comfortable doing that quite yet. I mean, you know how Mom and Dad are.
Chance, you shouldn't be ashamed of our family. Mom and Dad are just in the hospital.
It's a mental institution, Mark. Don't pretend it's something that it isn't.
She has to meet them sometime, Chance. Just remember that.
I know, okay? I know.
Staring down at the grass, your vision grows dark. So our parents are in a mental institution. Maybe they're a little bit crazy.
So, you have seen another piece of the puzzle. You know about your family. You remember them now.
Yeah, they're probably a little crazy.
Yes.
You stand there no longer fazed by the darkness, but by your memories. What happened to your parents? Why were they institutionalized? Was there an accident? You really need to get back and make things clear once more.
You are free to go on and meet my sister.
Chance. The door that had closed behind you now opens, revealing the hallway once more. Alright, so we're going on to the fourth
Take the
sibling.
door numbered 5. Just beside mine. It will lead you to her.
Yeah, hopefully they'll talk a little bit faster than you do. You nod dully, heading towards the door just to the left of the unnumbered door. You stop before turning the knob of the door number 5.
I never did catch your name.
Names do not hold much meaning around here for me.
Oh.
However, if you care to know, I am the one they call Beelzebub.
Yeah. That just gave me a little bit of the shivers and the hair stand up on my arms a little bit. The person I've been talking to that whole time. You can just go ahead and look that up. Oh man. Okay. Alright then. There are candles flickering on the shelves, bathing the room in warmth. It is a pleasant reminder that you only have 3 more of the 7 to meet before you can leave. Rose, you must get to her. Anything could have happened to you, and she must be terrified because of it. You have to get back to your angel, your sweetest Rose. That name, it just got me thinking. The first guy, the first brother told me not, I think he told me not to trust anybody, and that everybody else is lying, Are these fake memories they're giving to me? Is there no way out? I'm already dead and going way, way down? Maybe I did something bad. You notice that the only part of the room that is controlled by shadows is where a hole has been cut into the floor, a landing leading down into the murky depths. You instinctively know that where you are headed, and your determination takes hold. Down into the depths you go. Alright. This game is getting pretty interesting. And it already is interesting. I like how there's a lot of characters and a lot of story building up. You reach the bottom of the ladder and you find yourself in another room of stone. This one without corners. The curved room has one door, and as you near it, you notice that even the door is curved to follow the shape of the room. As you touch the handle, a soft voice behind you speaks.
I have nothing for you. You may as well leave.
You might have something for me. You turn, noting the small shadows dancing across the round ceiling.
I am Leviathan.
Well, Leviathan, what do you mean that you have nothing for me?
I certainly do have a memory for you, but it will give you nothing that you were looking for.
Oh?
And what am
exactly
I?
What am I
That's
looking
what
for?
I was thinking. What am I looking
What
for?
everyone comes here looks for. A sense of peace. A way out.
The memory that you have will not help me in any way?
I did not say that it wouldn't help you, but the price for it is strife. This memory will only give you grief. It will fill you with confusion.
What do I have to do for you to show it to me?
I will give it to you freely. The gift of agony is no gift at all. I have warned you that it will wound you, but if you still want to see it, the choice is yours.
Choice.
Are you willing to take the pain in order to find out the truth?
Am I? I really like how choice. Are you gonna give me the real choice? Oh, you are. Oh. I really like how this game gives you a lot of choices, and that it may, in fact, affect all. I don't even know if it affects the end of the game or what it does, but I really enjoy that. There's a big possibility. I'm gonna save it. That there's a big possibility. Save game. Save game. Am I saving it? Yes. There's a big possibility that what I do now can affect the outcome. Because if I see this memory, it's gonna... She said it's gonna really affect me. If I skip it... Should we see it? Let's just see it. I want to see this memory.
You are not usually one to seek truth, but I see that your memories are precious to you. For really, what are we all without memories?
Yeah.
Very well. Take deep breaths.
Okay.
It may
So
hurt
let's see
to
what
listen.
happened. Something crazy may have happened. And you're gonna let us see into our past. You blink and you find yourself at the entrance of your apartment. There are roses in your hand and you are putting your keys away. You are going to surprise Rose while she is on her way to work today. You know that she always grabs coffee at 7:45 a.m. every Tuesday and Thursday morning on her way to work. Her path takes her to the bus stop. Her bus comes to pick her up at 8:10 a.m. on the dot. You would catch her before any of that happens. You've got roses in one hand and a drink carrier with 2 coffees in the other. Walking down the stairs of your apartment building, the cold air of Seattle hits you. Oh, hits your face. Oh, so we're in Seattle then. Setting off down the sidewalk, you hum to yourself. The coffee is actually from the coffee shop where you and Rose had your first date, and the very same coffee the two of you had ordered. You were nearly to the coffee shop when your eyes fell upon her. Rose was apparently early by a minute or two that day. She was radiant, her hair still flowing and her eyes shining. Your sweetest Rose. You were stuck at the crosswalk while you watched her head closer and closer to the door of the coffee shop. Your eyes fixated upon her, you noted how she laughed in those moments, before turning to the man beside her and taking his hand in hers. He opened the door for her and they both headed into the shop. Your blood turned to ice and the Seattle wind biting at you more easily, it seemed. It was probably just a friend of hers. You know, the crosswalk light beeped and you propelled into motion, heading into the glass front of the coffee shop. The glass front was not tinted and gave both customers and those outside an excellent way to people watch. Oh, this is not going to be good. The two of them were standing beside one another in line, rather close, you thought to yourself. Then the unforgivable happened. You watched as the man leaned down to whisper in your fiancée's ear, and she smiled at him. Her gaze was like a pair of twin suns while looking at him, before she leaned up to kiss him chastely on the mouth. She kissed him. Your sweet Rose. She kissed that man. You probably knew that she was yours. He probably knew that she was yours, but he didn't care. It's a secret affair that they seem to be enjoying. How dare he think that he could steal your Rose away from you? He schemed this from the start. She was probably pushed into the whole thing. Your kind, beautiful, gentle Rose. You would make him pay for trying to take her from you. You dropped the drink carrier, hot coffee and red petals pouring onto the sidewalk. You crushed the dozen of ruby petals as you turned and ran all the way back home. The vision fades from your sight and melts into your mind. Well, thanks for showing me that memory. I didn't want to remember that.
That's why I gave it to you freely. This is not something I would care to remember. Some things are better left forgotten.
And sometimes they're impossible
Like
to
I
forget.
said, I truly had nothing for you, Chance. The door ahead will take you to the last room that you shall be trapped in. After you speak with Emin, the last of us will give you choice. It is the one that you will have to make on your own.
Well, that just sucks, doesn't it? You take a deep breath and open the door, enhanced by the lights. Oh, well, what happens from there? I mean, do we kill the guy? Do they kill us? Does everybody kill each other? Obviously, I'm dead somehow. This room was nothing like the ones you stepped into before. It looks nearly like a small stone amphitheater, but there was a grass growing inside the rocky walls, the green rolling and the growing alongside the edge of the stone seats. They create steps that lead into a large pair of doors. There she sat at the top of the stairs, a dark form where her edges flickered depending on how the light danced against the walls. You have come so far, but the memories of your past no longer drive you forward. Yeah, I know, going into this just a few moments ago, I was like so ready to figure out what happened and everything, and now it's like completely drained, you know? It's like our parents are in a mental institution. Our brother's kind of like mad at us for proposing to this person, for not even introducing her to everybody. And now she's with some other guy behind her back, and it's just really draining. You could feel the void in your heart where there had once been passion. Why was Rose unfaithful to you? Why did that man have that you did not? What did that man have that you did not? He would pay. You would make him pay. Did you already make him pay?
You are correct. You know who I am. But do you also know what memory I have for you?
I don't know, my revenge memory?
Is it painful?
No, it is not painful. The memory I have for you is one of vengeance, of anger,
Yeah,
of wrath.
I know where might be going. Perhaps you have already done what you promised yourself. Perhaps when you return, Rose will have already returned to you. You calm at the idea of walking to an apologetic and loving Rose.
You have come so far in your journey. The memory that I have for you does not resolve any of the questions that you may have in your mind. This piece of your past that I hold has no answers. Nevertheless, it is important for you to see it.
Alright.
I don't have a choice?
Did you ever have a choice in the first place?
I don't know. I didn't choose to come here.
Everything that has led you here, was it really all by your choice? I suppose you will only know if you reach the end.
I guess so.
I, Amon the Wrathful, understand how you feel at this moment. You are full of anger and resentment toward your family, your beloved, even yourself. You are fearful of what this memory may bring. So, I will make this swift. Come to me, Chance.
You take the stairs to her seat. The room begins to grow dim and you feel the sensation of the vision take hold. Alright, let's see what this grand vision, maybe it's gonna make me feel better. I don't know, we're in a parking garage. You feel anger take hold of in every bone in your body. The anger that you begin to feel that cold morning at the coffee shop, you nurtured it into a focused rage, creating a plan. You began watching the man when you weren't spending time with Rose or your family and friends. You would follow him and create a schedule of his weekly activities. You monitored him for an entire month, all the while deciding what you would say to him. In the meantime, you rarely saw Rose. Just seeing her turned and twisted your stomach, because she was the same sweet, caring, gentle spirit as always, your sweet Rose. He must have done something to trick her into seeing him, meeting him, touching the creature. Those thoughts only fueled your quiet rage. You found the perfect moment in his schedule to catch him and talk with him. You would find out the truth from him once and for all, and then you would talk with Rose and explain that you found out about the affair. You would forgive her, but she would have to work to gain your trust once more. The moment came. The man drove from work to an intramural basketball practice and games Monday through Wednesday, but Thursday he typically met his friends or Rose for an early dinner. You snuck into the parking deck where his car sat and waited. 4:35 p.m. on the dot, and you saw the man appear. You casually begin walking towards the elevator he just exited until he passes you. You grab him and pull him into the elevator, slamming against the back wall of the lift. A metal clanging rang through the small space.
What the hell?
What exactly do you think you're doing?
You slammed him against the lift's wall again, turning for a second to press nearly every button on the elevator panel.
What? What are you doing, asshole? I didn't do anything to you.
The man was scared. You feel a sixth sense of satisfaction.
Oh, but you did, sir. You've been having an affair with my fiancé.
You kept him pressed against the wall, weighing you quite a bit more than the man. You were able to easily keep him pinned.
I have no idea what you're...
Rose, she's mine.
The hell she is? That is my fiancé. Are you out of your mind? We've been engaged for nearly a year and a half.
What? The man tried to push against you, but to no avail. You smile cruelly in his
You're going
face.
to leave her alone, or I will make you suffer. She is my sweet Rose. If I find that you are still hanging out with her and seeing her after tonight, I will find you.
The elevator dings behind you, and you straighten up and step off with a friendly wave.
Remember what I said? I'll be watching you.
Psycho.
The vision fades as the elevator doors close in on the man's form. This is twist after twist. Very interesting.
That is all I have.
That is all you have for me.
No.
Now,
I must leave your fate up to you, Chance.
alright. So, as she said, it's not really gonna take me anywhere, but it does leave me wondering. We were both engaged to the same person for a year or something? Around the same time. What is going on here? This game is taking a lot of twists and turns. Really a lot of story development, and I'm enjoying it. We will continue it on in part 4. Thanks for watching. Links 4 out. Oh! Okay, I'll go down the scary dark long hallway now, Mr. Professor. You will regret this. I will regret. Oh God! Oh no! Oh! Whoa! Oh! Whoa! 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 Okay.